So here we are, week 63, which, you know, if you look at 6 and 3, it becomes a 9. And so that's really interesting that it is like an ending cycle, like the wisdom that comes from the ending cycle. But the 6 and the 3 is the interesting thing, because the 6, if you put it to the chakras, the 6 is the brow chakra and 3 is the solar plexus chakra. So we know that, you know, we've got two minds going on here. We have the intuitive mind and we have the egoic mind, or the, you know, the thinking mind happening that connects in with the solar plexus. So it's like a balancing that needs to happen between the two, an alignment between the lower mind and the intuitive mind, in order for us to tap into the universal mind, which of the 9, which brings us that true wisdom. And so the vision that I had today was of somebody on a healing table, and a masculine and feminine energy on the left side, started on the left side. The masculine energy was just pure light in the light body, and the feminine energy was more earthly. And the masculine energy walked around behind the head of the person on the table to the right arm. And when they were on the left, it was like they were saying, everything's okay, it's going to be okay. And, you know, you've done well, that type of thing. And then he walked around, and he was on the right side. And the right side is the masculine side, and the left side is the feminine side. So she was on the left and he was on the right. And they were supporting her. And then all of a sudden, the person, which looked feminine, but I don't think it really matters, she just lifted up. And in any case, when you think about it, when we're ascending, we really have, even if it's masculine, we have if it was a man, he will have embodied more of the feminine energies, which, you know, is connecting us in more with the intuitive energies anyhow. So, and I just cried, because the energy of grace tends to make me cry. Not in a sad way, not in any way, just this unconditional, pure, all-encompassing love. And my heart totally expands, and I cry. And it was just so beautiful. And so you can also see how this connects in with the numbers today, with it being the balance of the minds, because the 5th dimension, to ascend into the 5th dimension, we have to master our mind. So in the 4th dimension, we have to master the emotional body. And in the 5th dimension, we have to have mastery over the mind. So it's like collectively, it is a wave of energy at the moment that is allowing people to ascend right now, and into the 5th dimension. So it's, you know, another wave of people are going through. And lost my train of thought. So anyway, I've done the cards. Whatever I was going to say, we'll come back. So the first card that I drew today, I just want to recap on the visions that I had Saturday 1 week ago. So that vision was of the souls coming together in the heavens, 2 souls coming towards each other in the heavens. And that was the first vision of the full bodies of the souls. They looked, I guess, I don't know, they weren't angelic, but they were heavenly bodies that were coming towards each other. And then another vision straight after of the, you know, 2 fingers or hands reaching out and coming towards each other, signifying a coming together of souls. This is 2 days prior to the dark moon. On the Monday, which was dark moon, after the dark moon, that evening into new moon, when I woke, I guess in the morning, I had another vision. And this vision was of a celestial or a cosmic wedding. It was beautiful, very cosmic, what can I say? But it was beautiful. Nothing that you would see in this world. Very, very out there. Now, the first card that I drew today is the 4 of Wands. And this is a coming together, a blissful reunion of masculine and feminine. And in the vision that I had of the person ascending into the heavens, with the support of the masculine and the feminine, is like that this person had reached, or collectively reached, the balance of the masculine and the feminine energies in readiness for ascension. And you can connect this in with the twin flames, because that's what twin flame energy is all about, ascension. It's about the coming together of the masculine and the feminine in order to ascend with a mission for the collective, which is ascension. So here we have this coming together, this joyous reunion, a celebration, a coming together with all this yellow, which is total joy, total joy. So I am always just amazed at the cards that come out. So that was the first card today, this coming together of the masculine and feminine, a joyous reunion. And the second card that came out, so it's almost like, this is the first card. This is like, what is it all about? This is what it's all about tonight. And the second card is the Wheel of Fortune, signifying that there has been a completion of cycles. A karmic time is finished, and a new period is beginning. A new, abundant, and wonderful time is beginning. It's like spin the wheel now, and pop luck to see where it's going to land. But this is like a wonderful cycle. A cycle has ended and a new wonderful cycle is beginning again. And karma is complete. The third card, and this is the second card. Sorry, coming back, the second card. If you're talking partnerships between two people, there's the karma is complete between the two. Karma is complete between the two. And the third card, which is about, purpose and mission and power, personal power. You can see that, again, this is very joyous with all this yellow. And the opening to the infinite, this is, great spiritual growth has come about. That's from the closing of this door, of this cycle that is completed. You are strong enough now in your spiritual wisdom to soar even greater. So, and you have great strength, great strength to be able to go even further. And the fourth card, which is the heart card, is saying your heart is wide open. And this is happening so fast because you have kept your heart open, and you are soaring now, soaring really fast forward with this great spiritual achievement that you have given yourself through all the hard work that you have done, all the hard work. You have been through some really, really tough times, and the struggle and the battle within you is now you are able to walk away from the battle. You don't need it anymore. And this is the fifth card. This is the card of truth and the card of freedom and liberation. It's time to walk away from the struggle. There is no more struggle now. You have achieved so much spiritual growth through this process that came earlier, before, in that other cycle. And that was meant to be so that you could learn and so that you could move forward. And the sixth card, the card of wisdom, is showing you that you have now achieved this beautiful balance, emotional balance. You know how to put a lid on it, so to speak, that there's absolute calm of healing that emotional side of you, that you are able to have this great move across the waters from fourth dimensional stuff and into the fifth dimension, ascending into the fifth dimension, or moving forward so that you can start to work through those challenges. And the 6 and the 3 is saying that now it is about learning this balance of the minds, because this is what happens in the fifth dimension. And she's dressed in white, so you can see that she has achieved an immense amount of spiritual achievement. But not only that, because she has healed all of these emotions, she doesn't carry the baggage anymore. Fourth dimension is full of baggage. You're totally loaded down with it, too much baggage. And now you have cleared all of this stuff. And without that baggage, you are able to awaken to greater psychic gifts. So now the cup is just full of your gifts, and she's contemplating, which gifts will I awaken to now? Which ones shall I have? Which one shall I strengthen? And you will strengthen them. So this is the message of the cards today. And so perfect. I'm just amazed at how they have come out so spot on, as always. And I shouldn't say that, but it's the truth. I'm always just so amazed of how it comes about. What can I say? Thank you for listening, is what I will say.